Radar Report TLDR, Episode 1. We are in a bear market and there is no denying that. 6 months ago, the bull run was fantastic in terms of NFT projects, and investors were making money with the amount of ETH volume in the marketplace, but that was because of the influx of investors with disposable income. Then, those projects overpromised and underdelivered. Months later, we're in an economy that's upside down. There was an extreme correction of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and those underserved communities of those overambitious projects has set the stage for degen projects of no real value to come in and sweep the market on NFT mints, free NFT mints, that have extreme pumps in the first hour but ultimately result in wasted ETH for those who get in too late. The NFT market will have to find a way to stand on its own 2 feet, and there needs to be more projects with real utility that add value to its investors, and most importantly, Web2 brands that make a presence for mass adoption in Web3. Big brands have come into this space before with varying success, such as Adidas, Louis Vuitton, Samsung, even branded influencers such as Gary Vee and Snoop Dogg. Chief among the success stories is Artifact Studios, now Nike Clone X in collaboration with Takashi Murakami. Nike and Murakami have proven that a large brand can come into this space and garner a strong, loyal community while giving a ton of value back, and all the while giving life-changing money to the NFT holders in the process. Nike and Murakami are leaders of Web2 conversion, and we need many more brands to follow in their footsteps. I'm going to talk about 3 projects that are currently on my radar for big name brands coming in from Web 2 to Web 3. I will go over all these in more detailed videos in the near future, but for right now, let's start with the first project, the Visible Project. The Visible Project is a Spike Lee joint, a collection of 3,945 generative NFTs of the original 35mm stills of Mars Blackman, a character from Spike Lee's first movie. She's got to have it. With the NFT owners holding all the copyright to their particular NFT, they can use it however they see fit. They can build brands around it, put it on t-shirts, whatever. For the sneakerheads out there, Mars Blackman isn't just an iconic movie character. He's also the reason why Jordans are so coveted today. Mars Blackman was used as Nike's mouthpiece to sell the Jordan brand, a major icon in the sneaker and basketball world. Adding even more value to this project are the 2 big reasons for its existence. 1, to democratize the content greenlight process for creators and film fans. 2, to create a valuable use case for NFTs that allows filmmakers, veteran and new, direct access to financing and community. Basically, if you hold on to one of these NFTs, you will be able to submit stories for movies, short films, and other kinds of media to the community to vote on. If you get chosen, you will actually get funding in order to produce your content. As an actor and future filmmaker, this project holds a special place in my heart. I really want it to do well. I actually came up with a similar idea a few months ago before this project was announced, and it would be really great to see how a similar project does in the current market and with an iconic influencer in the film space. The second on the list for you 90s babies out there and retro lovers, we have Nickelodeon NFT. The Twitter account isn't even a day old and it has already gained 13.7 thousand followers. Judging from this, we will be able to get our hands on some NFTs of our favorite childhood characters, but in what capacity, it's unknown. The downside to this is it's hosted by a company called Recur. Now, Recur has brought other brands into this space that I didn't even know about until seeing the Nickelodeon tweet, which I had to do some digging for that. These other brands include University Basketball Teams and Stars, Star Trek Continuum, and currently Top Gun Maverick. Now, I say unfortunately because Nickelodeon doesn't have its own dedicated Discord server. They're sharing it with the Recur brand and its other NFT themes, Star Trek and such. So it's really just a rebranding on the Discord, and hopefully Nickelodeon NFT will become popular enough to stand on its own and not be overshadowed by the next brand that comes along in the Recur Discord space marketplace that they have. Speaking of Nickelodeon though, I want to do a quick shout out. Now this isn't official on the list, but it's a quick shout out to a project called Casa Monstra in collaboration with Inkhead Studios. Gabor Chupo I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, is a Hungarian-American animator, writer, director, producer, and graphic designer, and the co-founder of the animation studio Klasky Chupo, which has produced shows like the Rugrats, Duckman, Stressed Eric, and Real Monsters, which is why Casa Monsters artwork looks so familiar. Links to all the projects that I'm talking about is going to be in the description below, and I will make a video about this in more details in the near future, but for right now, I'm going to be grinding for a whitelist among many others. Now, just because I grind for a whitelist doesn't mean you have to. If you are tired of hopping in Discord after Discord pretending to be interested in people's hydration levels and what they ate for breakfast, I have a community made just for you. Deep in Research. Not only is it one of the best and fastest growing communities in the NFT space, it's also a whitelist agency for other alpha groups. If you want whitelist to some of the greatest projects without having to grind for it, head over to the Discord and hang out with us. We have alpha calls, which I'm a part of, quick degen money making plays, educational content, and whitelist party streams. And of course, like I said before, whitelist to some of the hottest projects. Not to mention some of the coolest people to hang out with. Also, if they don't sponsor me, I'm just a part of the community, and I love being there every chance I get. So head over to Deep in Research. The Twitter and the Discord will be in the description below. I hope to see you there. The last project has two of the biggest names out there in sports and athletic wear, and I'm extremely interested to see how this project does, as it's starting it off big. It's called BBall Heads, a Stephen Curry Under Armour branded NFT. They are coming out of the gate strong, and they are bridging the gap between Web2 and Web3 using the NBA Championship Series. I mean, they are getting the community going, and they're bringing in new investors in the process. They also have a collaboration with 4 other established NFT projects that will give you access to unique NFTs depending on which collab you go with. Currently, one of the ways of entry to this project is a free mint. During the final games, every time Stephen Curry makes a 3, 9 of these basketball NFTs will become available 1 hour after the game. And it can be reserved on a first come, first served basis, so you gotta be quick with it. If you miss out, you can also buy them on OpenSea, where available. I'm not necessarily sure about the floor price right now, depending on when you watch this. The official sale of these basketball NFTs and collaboration serums will be available June 22nd of this month, so you have plenty of opportunities and entries to get in on this project. This is a great start in terms of getting mass adoption and turning the whole market around. And again, I'll be doing a more detailed analysis on each individual project in the near future. But for now, if you've enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing and following me on Twitter to see any alpha and get updates on what's going on in the marketplace before I put the stuff on YouTube. Links in the description for everything I mentioned here, and if I missed something, please remind me in the comments. Thank you for watching, and until all are free, I hope you guys take care and peace out.